Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to the Spurs.
Anthony
Here's Davis. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Well, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Stone. And finally they hit one. Stone's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Pass to Jackson. Off target from three-point range.
Indiana foul.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Murray penetrating.
Indiana foul.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
Scotty Barnes.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And the basket by Stone. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thank you, David. Now Barnes. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. Barnes can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ingram attacking. It's deflected. Right side Jackson. The kick out to Barnes. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Outside Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And here is Murray. Pass to Stone. And it's blocked. Here's Barnes. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Right side Jackson. That shot off the mark. And it's the Ravens taking it the other way.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Barnes with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Baltimore leading by 3. Good D by Barnes. And so it's Indiana with it. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Nice move. Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul.
That is textbook
At the line for the
when you're
Pacers.
talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Baltimore. Simmons inside. No good on that one. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Nicholson. Pass to Langford. Back to Nicholson. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Simmons inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
The ball goes to Indiana.
Indiana leading. So valuable on the defensive side of the ball. Simmons goes beyond personal, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
And the basket by Langford.
Not lacking any confidence down there. Just give Langford the ball and let him do his thing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession.
In for Indiana, Jaren Jackson.
And Baltimore calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Portis. And stolen by Barnes. In the corner, Nicholson with it. Here's Langford. Ball's knocked loose.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
The drive by Simmons. Langford with the steal.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Shooting for
Well, I tell you
Indiana.
what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
Here's McGee, and he can't stop the run as he misses. Here's Nicholson. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their...
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
To the inside. Here's Kuminga. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuminga's got his first points of the game. And Langford with the stuff.
Assisted.
A lethal attacker. Langford enjoys finding those avenues to the bucket and then just torching the defense.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Baltimore trails by 7. Murray with it. It's over Langford. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Indiana leading by 7. Pass to Langford. To the paint. The kick out to Porter.
Been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without foul. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Porter, here we go. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Parker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nicholson with the bucket.
3 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Stone. Outside for Murray. Stone. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Outside, Porter. Here's Jackson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the basket by Stone.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Pass to Nicholson. To the wing right side. Langford has the open look.
Romeo Langford
Sinks the three-pointer.
for 3.
Langford's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers. Here's Kuminga.
2 points.
Takes it off the glass. Kuminga's got his second bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul.
Timeout Ravens.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Both teams will make substitutions. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Stone. He's got 12. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. They recover it. Outside, Davis. Inside. Here's Outlaw. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ingram right side. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Outside, Davis. It's Porter. Outside. That one also a miss for him. Just like the other 3 attempts this game.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That's tipped. And he recovers it. And the dunk by Barnes. Simmons inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
When he gets aggressive shooting, and I think Simmons is at his best when he's attacking and being aggressive, earns a trip to the line there as a result.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
He gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, young fella can provide that as well.
Baltimore moving that ball around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First
That's
personal
what you call
foul.
being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there.
That one misses.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
One of those guards who just oozes with potential. Langford has the size and skill set that every team is looking for.
Pass to Simmons. From down in the low post, it goes.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Out of bounds, the Ravens now with possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
29 seconds left here in the second. Pacers with the rebound.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And once again off the mark by Indiana.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Baltimore with the ball, trailing by 2. Gilgeous-Alexander with it, now guarded by Porter. Goes up on the wing. That one doesn't go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now Murray. Pass to Kuminga for the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Kuminga's got the first bucket of the third here for Baltimore. Now here's Porter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Anthony Davis.
That one falls.
Assist from
And the Pacers lead by 1.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Down low. It's stolen by Davis. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And that one's good. Barnes.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know there's going to be scattered. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And Murray. Here we go. Oh, that's blocked. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Jacks up a three. That shot misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Into the lineup for Indiana.
Here's Ingram. He's got 6. Had a hand on it. Tries from 16. It's stolen by Carroll. On up the court.
The passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
To the middle. Here's Outlaw. And it's Outlaw with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And that one, good. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
To the inside. Parker with the steal. Nobody near Barnes. With the second effort. Outlaw. And he banks in the layup.
Timeout call.
Outlaw's got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Stone. Outside, Simmons. From 6 feet. That one off the back iron and out.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Stone. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And it's Outlaw slamming it down.
Goes to
the D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Baltimore trails by 9. Pass to Simmons. Over in the corner, Isaac. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Change here.
Jaren Jackson.
.124 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. And Baltimore going the other way now. Pass to Stone. Over Parker. And it's Stone missing. Pacers leading by 9. Jackson with it. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The offensive rebound. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
Personal foul.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
56 seconds left for the 3rd. Outlaw up on top. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Langford. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Parker outside. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Baltimore with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Isaac. And the rejection by Jackson.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd quarter. Both teams putting up points. Indiana out in front.
Come on, fans. It's the
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And here's Langford. And stolen by Portis. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Indiana foul. Nicholson.
The Pacers making a switch here.
Foul. First team foul. In for Indiana.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Here's Kuminga. And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Here's Parker with the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Baltimore trails by 9. Ingram wide open. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Portis. Jumps up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jabari Parker.
Second
Nice
team
work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
First personal foul. First team foul.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. And he's good on the 3 ball.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 10. Left side Jackson. Ingram with the steal. To the paint. Here's Portis. Porter with a block. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
3.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Barnes can't get it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They grab their own miss. And it's Davis missing. Baltimore trails by 13. Looking to get back on track here. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
BJ
Traps in the tray.
defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Baltimore's head coach talked to his team during the timeout. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Third personal foul. Third team
The free throw
foul.
drops for Stone.
At the line for Baltimore.
So he gets them both. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his
Kevin
staff.
Porter.
But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA. Boy, Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
And the basket by Stone.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray with it. Second-chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
And you know what, guys? Given his wingspan and vertical, Murray is a threat on the offensive glass. And boy, do I love his energy.
There's Jackson with the three. And the Pacers, another three.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Kevin Porter.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean,
ain't active type on your Twitter page. Freddy Krueger, I'm creeping on them. Say they ain't losing sleep, tell them I'm sleeping. Heavy traffic, the neighbors might call the people on them. Surround your car with, I put the future with that. That's it. Be pulling through, so I fly with it on me. I got my on the jet, ready to set it off, and I put that on. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, young Freddy Kane, I'm on some ball. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. Good luck to your
Kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor, out the show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit a drop Kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor, out the show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Ballin', no discussion, don't wanna hear the fussing. Knew I'd be rich, look at my wrist, of course I seen it coming. 100K, all in 20s, come around, I bet she love it. Ay, boosting up my ego, can't be seen in public. This a brand new whip, so please don't lean on it. AMG, that came with some strings on it. She said that I'm toxic, but want me to put a ring on it. AKA her favorite color pink, but she like green on me. We gon' throw a party, make it look like a parade. Pull up in the yellow Rari, same color as lemonade. Yeah, yeah, all this money probably shorten up my days. Pull them racks out of my pocket, she forgot about my age. Hit her drop Kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor, out the show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit her drop Kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. I'm a rookie, but I feel just like the vet. Shoot my shot, won't touch the net. Put across the neck, no respect. Then again, I'm like the one who cut the checks. The way I ball, you think it's Mars. The way I live, shawty upset. Pull up in the parking lot and lift the doors. This platinum leather, wipe your feet before they hit the floor. She loving the life, no, she ain't tryna go. We make it easy for lil' mama, tell them no. Hit her drop Kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor, out the show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit her drop Kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor, out the show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low.
Coming in fast, first place you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that, my body. I'm coming in fast, first place you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that loud commotion. We causing a commotion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion. Icy as in the whole land. I hit the road in an all-white van. I keep a fresh set up on my hands. You don't like me, but you want my gram. How you look, how you look, how you sound? I'm a boss, I'm a brat, hard to handle. I'm a real-life mood, a real-life muse. Got some pretty ass in my sandals. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could've been my friend. Now you gotta listen while I pop my fast. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that, my body. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that, loud commotion. We causing a commotion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion. Rule number one, never be number two. Got the candy apple loops, hit the gas and I zoom. Mad cause I'm rich and I'm young and I'm cute. All eyes on me when I step in the room. You stay with my name in your mouth. Don't your get tired, that's a mouthful. When I wear my jewels and sip my juice, need a couple Cuban links with some big boots. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could've been my friend. Now you gotta watch while I win. Fast, I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that, my body. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that, loud commotion. We causing a commotion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion. My back is aching, my too tight. You mad as that I shine so bright. My back is aching, my too tight. I know that's right. My back is aching, my too tight. You mad as that I shine so bright. My back is aching, my too tight. I know that's right.
Came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these worse than they daddy, but you love her, you in trouble. I'm the Senate, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't. But my uncle, but the certain Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing. Miss me with that local hating on the. Get it cracking. I'm not surprised, I'm on the rise, been a little ride. Red is my eyes, spam it a lot, just hold it down. All I require, just hold it down. They gon' talk you when we on the round. Be hating with feet on the ground. Got that little jet with the beat on the couch. Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing.
Wait, Chanel on my feet, yeah that's for all my C's. I be with the bees like Muhammad Ali. Got your on the edge of her seat, she on that, I'm on the swear the edge of my V. And usually I like repetitive beat, I like the way that she move. Quality, they look good to me, but I same girl cause I don't even cheat. That is a lie, repetitive. I don't even look, no, I don't even seek, I don't even peek. G5, repetitive G. I'm trying to get out of cheese. I'm a boss, I'm wherever it be. I've been on tour, I see more. I told her feed me beats, just like my music. Yo,
came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing. I'm road running, I'm so cunning. High tech digit, fat for a button, passport shouted, airport pilot, NASCAR audit, swan time bombing, two. Still gon' pick it, flat kick it, still toe pigeon. Young like Slizzy, get back with you. Step back, hit him with the step back, switch it. Hey, hoping that it melt, might glisten, might triple, might hit you. Free G Walker, that might. I've been really when he pull up, they gon' think that he went platinum up it. I'm just floating on the river. Please be early, please be gorgeous, please be with it, please be for it. Let me do donuts in your foreign. Let me play number 8 while I do it. Let me control it, I can control it. With one hand, maybe with nothing. That was your sister, that was my summer. Came out buzzing, 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 came out